As you guys come in, please comment and let me know you're here. Hello. Wait. Waiting for everyone else to come on. Well, I didn't say comment, you nut. I had to say, say hi or something. Gonna wait for everybody else to come on. I got a couple more people that are gonna be coming on. Hold on. Get your butts over here. So hi, Will. How are you doing, bro? Hello, Jace. How are you doing? I'm waiting for everybody else to come over. Come on. Come on. Hello, Bodine. How are you doing? I am better. I'll say that. I'm better. I'm waiting for a couple more people to come on. I'm very proud of my daughter. You'll be very proud of your niece, Will. I feel bad for you and Bodine because you two are the only males on here. I'm thinking of adding Timmy on. See if he wants to join. I know Daddy might too. Aw. That stinks. I'm waiting for Lena, Krista, and I don't know if Crystal will come over. Well, I'm always happier when you're on. What can I say? True. I'm sorry. Jace, yes. All right, so there's three guys on. 3 guys. What do you guys think? It's my new dude. What do you think? Be honest. Be brutally honest. Bro, don't be picking on me, okay? I know you. But honestly, what do you guys all think? We had to cut some off because it was getting pretty bad, and I'm very picky about my hair because I'm usually... You likey? Thank you. And thank you, Jace, for saying pretty. Now, if my sister would get her ass over here. All right, so really quick, Will, when we put a trigger warning on something that we talk about on the chat. Aw, I'm sorry, sissy. Look what your niece did. Will's gonna be like, wait a minute, which sister is this? This is my best friend. We call each other sisters. She did so good. I'm so proud of her. I'm not Ruth if I won't make fun of you for your hair. Wait, what? Well, I know I'm not Ruth, but what? You have to explain that one again. But anyway, when we talk about triggers, there's people that have abuse triggers. There's people that have suicide discussion triggers where it upsets them. And no, he's definitely not. He knows better than to be rude to his older sister. He knows better. Of course, he probably wouldn't care because he knows I can't get down there where he is right now. But anyway, there's people that have drinking triggers, drugging triggers, discussions about that stuff. And I'm open about what I do at my home. I'm open about everything. So everybody in the group knows pretty much my whole story-ish almost. Bodine is learning some of it. Yes, Selena did it. What do you think? Isn't it pretty? Oh, she did such a good job. I'm so proud of her. Like, she's been trimming my hair, but it would take her like an hour to do the trim. But this took her, what, 10 minutes, if that? 10 minutes? She did great. I'm so proud of her. I'm so proud of my baby. So, and people that have discussions about violence of any sort, it can trigger them to go into bad space in their head. So that's why when we talk about something that might be triggering, we try to say trigger warning on things. So I know that talking about what Emily is going through may seem like, why would people get triggered? We are there to help her. Yes, we are there to help her, but we're letting the people know that what's wrong with her has to do with something that can be very triggering to other people. So I'm going to let you guys know. Bodine, I hope you're here, still here, because you are on our chat group, and Emily needs lots of prayers and love right now. I know that a lot of you know, some of you know about a little bit about what she's going through. I told her that I will talk to you guys. I'm not going to discuss a lot of it because it's private. I do know, I had a feeling that she was going downhill after they killed her service dog. That's a shitty way to fucking put it. But that's exactly what they did. They killed her service dog. And with no chance, without giving her a chance to find her a new home or take her back to her. So with that, and then some issues that were going on that she did not talk about on here, so I am not at liberty to talk about on here, but they were pretty severe, really intense, like very intense issues. And nothing drama wise, but kind of drama wise, but something very extremely serious happened in her family, and law enforcement and everything is involved because of it. Nothing that her family did. It's something that someone witnessed. It's a big mess. Anyway, I'll get into that in a minute, Krista. But her aunt recently passed away, as she let us all know and stuff. And she's been going downhill quite drastically. And I knew, I had a feeling, because I sensed the difference in her and how she was acting and how she was talking. And some of her actions were getting a little bit more than what she is about. And I tried not to discuss it with her, but try to steer her in a healthier direction without her knowing that I know. Because sometimes that's better for some people, because some people don't like to talk to other people about what's going on in their head, about what's going on in their life that's making them want to either do bodily harm or cause themselves to want to commit suicide. And things happened over the past few months that were very traumatic for her. And she realized yesterday, after a situation, that she needed help. And I told her, I let her know that, we're all here for her. We're all going to pray for her. We're all going to keep her in our thoughts and prayers, because she's a beautiful person. She's a beautiful soul. She will do anything for anybody. Right, exactly. Exactly, Jace. And you're one that she always talks to on on her lives. You and I are both ones that she talks to a lot. You, me, and Lena. She's just now getting to know Krista and Bodine and my brother Will. So, I just want you guys to know she's not going to be able to contact any of us. If she, in fact, I don't know if she, in fact, decided to commit herself. She said she was going to, because she realizes how bad it has gotten. And I hope she does. And if she does or did, she's not going to be able to communicate with us until she's done, until she gets out. A trigger warning? Oh, I was just telling Will, a trigger warning is a discussion like we're discussing now. Emily has had very drastic thoughts of killing herself lately. So discussing suicidal thoughts on something may cause somebody that is someone that has suicidal thoughts, it could make them go into really bad thoughts in their head. Or if someone has dealt with people who have killed themselves, talking about this may make them very upset, hurt, depressed. So we always try to put trigger warnings on anything that we think is going to upset somebody. Oh, okay. All right. Sorry. Okay, Lena. I'm sorry, sweetheart. When we're done, I'll message you and let you know when I'm done talking about it. Okay, honey? I'm pretty much done. I just wanted to let everybody know what was happening and to please keep Emily in their thoughts and prayers. And also keep my little friend Corey, Shirley's little boy. He had his surgery yesterday. Was it yesterday? On both of his arms. They had to go in and break bones and put contraptions in his arms to help them grow. It's an immensely painful situation. Oh, girl, I'm sorry. Hopefully everything will go good and it's healing like it should. But also keep Corey in your thoughts and prayers. He is going through a lot of intense pain right now. I've been sharing pictures of their dogs, to, help him smile every once in a while. Me either. I get it. I understand, sweetheart. I get it. I get it. I give hugs to her too. I give hugs to everybody. I like warm hugs. Name the movie. So if everybody can keep your thoughts and prayers for them, and also my mom. My mom doesn't think that she's depressed. And I was talking to her today, and there's a lot that I'm not comfortable talking about my mom about. Right, Lena, let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Can't hold it back anymore. Let it go. Anyway, but my mom's going through something. I don't know what it is. So I'm trying to keep a positive, upbeat for her. It's hard because she doesn't want to listen to me about her medical issues. And she's like, you're not a doctor. You're not a nurse. I go, no, I'm not a doctor. No, I'm not a nurse. But let me tell you, I've been through every medical thing you can imagine. So believe me when I tell you, you most definitely have this or that, or could definitely have this or that. You don't believe me, go talk to your doctor. But with Ehlers-Danlos, it's hard because we have to find an Ehlers-Danlos doctor, which is very hard to find in this area. So, but little backstory on my mom. Trigger warning, abuse, trigger warning. She was severely abused as a child. I didn't, sweetheart. I'm sorry, I've been on and off. I was on with my mom when you guys were talking, so I wasn't able to read everything. But my mom's been through she has traumatic brain injury. And she had TVs thrown at her head. And back in the early 60s and 70s, TVs weren't like they are today. They were the big, honking, heavy ones. She's had those thrown at her head, radios thrown at her, like that hit her head and everything. Head smashed off of it. Anyway, so she's not all there in the head. And she's done some horrific things emotionally to me that I haven't discussed with anybody yet. Other than the one, that one night that I discussed that I was in tears on here about. But, but I still love her. She's my mom. I love her. She's changed, changed for the better, especially since Selena was born. Oh, nice. Just be careful because they can be very temperamental. They're beautiful dogs, but they can be very temperamental dogs. Just saying. Bodine, are you still on here? Hi. Can you go grab me a soda, sweetheart?
No.
Por favor. She's starting to do really good with Princey.
Yeah, now that we've said, do you want the buzz?
Buzz.
You want
we
the buzz?
don't even have to put that damn collar on her now. All we have to say is buzz. You want the buzz? And she's done.
If you don't want the buzz, lay down. Down.
All right. I love Dobies. The only dog I can't do, and I love all dogs. The only dog I can't do is a Rottweiler, a full-blood Rottweiler. Aunt Krista says, hello, gorgeous niece.
Hi.
She says, hi.
Look, you ready?
Yay.
I still hurt like a motherfucker, but hey.
Bodine, are you still live? Or live on here? Oh, Krista, we may have found the campsite we might be staying at. It has a waterfall that you can go down, and I think you might be able to swim in it, underneath it, and go behind it and stuff. So I'm super excited for anybody that does come with us and wants to stay with us. I probably won't be able to because of, well, me. But I'm super excited, super excited. Though it is closer to Bodine than it is to you, but you're going to be with me, so it don't matter. She has an orange, and I keep trying to open my mouth to get a piece. No.
Listen,
I'm kidding. I love you.
this is like my snack.
Ooh, Storm or Apollo? Storm. You gotta wait to see their temperament. Bodine is about 2.5 hours from you, and it's probably about a half hour to an hour from him. So probably like from me to you distance now. Maybe. But we'll see, because I do want to try and find one that is closer to in between the two of you in case Don needs you or you want to go home and Don needs to come and get you. Stuff like that. He's off. I'm sad. No Bodine. I think he's got to go Potty. I don't know why I bother spelling it. He knows how to spell it. I don't know how, but the dog knows how to spell potty. Not even lying. Wait, what? Yes. See what kind, see if Storm or Apollo fits. See which one. Hi, Sam. Hiya, my handsome little man. What's Aunt Julie's buddy doing, huh? What's Aunt Julie? Oh, yes, you like that. What do you mean, wait, what you were typing? The campsite stuff? I'm going to try and see if I can find one similar, but that is more in between. Oh, there we go. Okay. Hey, Olivia. Olivia just had a baby boy. Congratulations, my love. Well, that is for the one with the waterfall, but the one I want to try and find one that's within an hour and a half of Bodine and an hour and a half of you. So, because you guys are pretty much you're like between 2 hours and 15 minutes to 2 hours and 45 minutes, depending on the route and depending on traffic. You're welcome, sweetheart. What are you doing? Lover bug. I have 6 people on. That's awesome. We are hopping tonight. Though I do need to talk to Bodine. Dobies are very thin. You want the waterfall? Okay, all right. We'll go there. It's pet friendly, not for us because our dogs are service dogs in training, and Alabama is a service dog in training state. But wow, hello, we got extra people. Please say hello in the comments, guys. No, Jace, they're not. They're not. Hi, Shirley. I have everybody on here praying for little man. Did you like the pictures I sent? Weren't they cute? That's okay. Excuse me. I was going to share them with the group. Excuse me. But I wanted to get your permission first, so. Wonderful. Ha 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 ha, Krista. I know. It's a fear. Hey, it happens. People are afraid of a lot of things. It happens. It's okay. Thank you, Selena. Cut it. Selena did it. What do you think? It looks so good. I missed. I missed a curly spot. It's all even. I just missed a spot to curl. There, shove it under. I think Bodine left. All right, I'll share them. Excuse me. I might be getting another one of our tents there, Shirley. Actually, no, I think that is a spot we missed. Nope. Nope. That one don't work. I don't have scissors close by. There we go. Yes, I did just trim that with a lighter. Told you I'm good at what I do, people. If we can make it down to Alabama, we have some people that are going to be coming, and I don't want them to have to worry about bringing a tent. I'll have an extra tent for them. That way all of us can sleep in the 2 tents. I can't wait for you guys to be able to put yours up. My goodness. I'm excited for that. I have 2 that are where I usually put them, but one is super heavy. I told Trace about it a few days ago, and well, yeah. I understand. I get it. I'm going to put my hair up for right now, guys. I just realized, though, with my short hair, I did the initial trim, the initial cut to where the length that I wanted. So she knew where to cut it, by the way. No, it's super big. It's a really big package. You have another one. Did you, unless you ordered 2 of the same air mattresses, because they did drop one off at your house. I lifted over the gate, even though he was home and he could have, but I lifted over the gate and put it in your house. So we'll see. 5 air beds, all the same different sizes, right? Sorry, that was cold. Excuse me. All queen. All right, that may be what's underneath where we usually put it. Mm. Well, there you go. You're going through a lot right now. Don't worry about your typing. So it might be one of the beds then. There's 2 packages there. Excuse me. When is he getting released? Was it today or tomorrow? It's what friends are for, girlfriend. I did make a video with Blaze, and I said our end of the road has issues with health issues, but we do have very beautiful dogs. The one it's super heavy. He'll probably have a little issue getting it over to the house. Oh, yay! You were discharged tonight. That's awesome. Lena, I get it. I understand. I get it. Well, he's not coming home. He has to keep going for daily things. Selena, where are you? Why is the office light on? And why are you in your room? I still think Ellie and Blaze would have made beautiful puppies. Excuse me. Loverbug, what are you doing? Oh, that's awesome, Lena. What are you doing? back, guys. Sorry. Boy. Hopefully you can talk them into letting you do every 6 weeks. Because that is a lot of traveling otherwise. I mean, it's still going to be a lot of traveling at 6 weeks, but even more so. Is it okay if I turn this light on? Or do you need it? I don't need it. At 4 weeks. Oh. They need to go OUT before you go to BED.
Ow, 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 ow. Ow.
Just let them fall and I'll get them. Let them fall. Let them fall. What do you mean, wrote about triggers?
Ow.
I know, honey, I know. You okay? Want me to rub it? You can have a couple more to at least get through going. Excuse me. No, you didn't know what TW meant. Is that what you're talking about? I didn't ignore it or miss it. I saw it. That's why I said, oh, okay. Of course, everybody was talking about everything at once when you wrote your thing. And I wasn't very specific of who I said, oh, okay, to. So, I'm sorry. Way before that. Oh, okay. I just reread it. I'm sorry. I was talking and everything, so I did miss that. I'm sorry. Sorry about that. I talk to people. I talk a lot. I'm very open about everything that I have been through because I hope that, and this is why I'm hoping to, it's way up at the top, Krista. I'm not scrolling back up there again. Sorry. I've already explained it though. But kind of explaining it a little bit now. But I'm hoping that this is why I'm hoping to write a book about my experiences. I went through a lot, more than most people will ever go through in their life. My therapist is very shocked that I turned out the way that I am. Her words, not mine. I'm hoping that if my story helps one person understand that they're not alone, that there are people that have gone through what they're going through or something very similar to what they're going through. And there are people out there that they can reach out to and get help with and not feel ashamed for All right. Cool, Lena. Lay down, get some sleep, darling. Excuse me. But if my story can help someone, then I did my job. You know, it's my goal is to help people. You know, my goal is to help people with everything that I've gone through. That everything that I've gone through is pretty much things that most people don't go through, but everybody on here has gone through at one point or another in their life. Oh no. Okay, that would be why. Right. There's way too much, and I'm hoping that, you know, me telling my story on here and me telling my story in a book can help people understand that there is nothing wrong with having a mental illness. You're not a statistic. You're a human being. It happens. People go through extremely hard, difficult times. A lot of the ways and stuff that I was dealing with everything, I just thought was just part of my depression. I didn't know that I had severe anxiety. I knew I had clinical depression, but there's another type of depression that I also have. I didn't know that I had severe PTSD. I didn't know that I had OCD. You know, I didn't know that I had these things. And had I not told my story and not had to go to therapy, I would have never found these things out. And now I have my therapist trying to help me get through things a little better. And it's difficult because it's going to be a very extreme. She's not a therapist, sorry, my psychiatrist. What? What?
Nothing, Taylor, just being annoying.
Oh, and you forgot to add the clothes to the dryer.
You said you were going to do that.
I did? Okay, I'll do that. That is why I created the group that we're all in on Facebook, that chat group, because nobody there is going to be judgmental to anybody. Baby?
These are his shirts.
And if anybody is judgmental, somebody needs to tell me so I can privately talk to the person that's being judgmental and let them know that it is not okay to be judgmental. This group is not made to have people be judgmental to other people. Mental health is a severe issue. It's a lot of us deal with it. I personally, I think everybody in the world has some form of mental health issues or another. But some are just so mild that people don't realize it, and they've learned to deal with their thoughts, you know, but other people need it. Does, believe it or not, I was in for years. I was in a ton of therapy, and it did more damage than good because I always had to deal with the in therapy session. Before I moved to Glens Falls, it was an okay therapy session. We did a lot of cooking, we did a lot of play, but as soon as I came to Glens Falls, that's when my therapy did more damage than good because they made me tell everything that had happened, and they made me show with the dolls. and that
Wait, she made you do that?
the therapist did. Yeah.
Her?
Not my therapist, no.
No.
Daisy. No. No, Casey didn't. No.
Oh.
When I was a little girl. When I was a little girl.
Really?
Sorry. Yeah, well, that's normally how you get children to open up and talk about. But it was it wasn't just a gradual thing. It was like they threw me into it and was like, here you go, let's do this.
Yeah, you. Let's snuggle? Do you want to snuggle, Pixie? Is it snuggle time? Look at her tail wag. Is it snuggle time?
Right, Shirley. And that's what on the group chat I put trigger warning because Emily is, I don't know if you heard, but Emily has been having some suicidal thoughts. And last night was one of the worst ones that she had. And she is putting herself into the mental health unit. So, what's the matter,
Is she going
Sammy?
to,
She's going to be living there for a couple of days, couple of weeks,
Oh.
however long it takes her. Right, that's my therapist. My therapist just let me
talk about whatever you want to
talk about whatever was bothering me that day, whatever was bothering me that week. And I'm very open about my childhood. Well, most of it. There's a good portion that I can't be open with. It's not that I can't be open online about it. And I can't be open with certain people about it due to I won't be believed by some people if it gets back to them, or it would totally devastate and literally kill a family member, and I don't want that. So I chose to keep that part of my life. The only person that knows right now, I believe, is Krista and Bodine. On here.
I was about to say.
No, I know you know.
What
No, I can't. It's just if I see that a friend of mine on Facebook is friends with certain people, I definitely will not be open where they can read or hear about it. Excuse me. I have an amazing psychiatrist.
I've seen a therapist.
She's a psychiatrist. She's a licensed psychiatrist. She's not just a therapist. And that makes a big difference, I think.
I didn't know you were seeing a psychiatrist. I thought you were
I didn't know she was a psychiatrist until I looked her up.
Okay.
Sammy, what is the matter,
You're talking
honey?
about it and he don't like it.
I'm sorry. I'm all right, buddy.
Yeah, he's been hiding behind the dishwasher lately.
Yeah.
Like literally moving it.
Like we might have to actually go down sooner rather than later to help bring him down with her, because I think he really misses her and the kids. So psychiatrists are
Deal with psychosis.
they deal with things that therapists are not allowed to or aren't trained to. Like situations that you're dealing with, you'd probably want to see a psychiatrist. And it is not bad to see a psychiatrist. My psychiatrist is
This smells like vanilla beans.
Effing amazing. Like, fucking beyond amazing. What?
Did we change our detergent?
No.
It smells like vanilla beans.
Okay. I don't know.
Okay, no, it's just that one spot.
Right, and she knows that she's going to stay there for as long as she can. Psychiatrists can order meds. They can diagnose things that therapists can't diagnose. So, and they will do more testing on you to make sure that you get the right diagnosis. Therapists are just basically there to listen, but they're trained to listen and sort of like talk to you and help you. Our last therapist, I thought she was good, but when I got to this therapist, I'm like, yeah, that therapist wasn't any good. She didn't talk to me about ways to help me change situations. She didn't try to talk to me about anything that we could do to help me cope. My biggest triggers are redheaded men, naturally redheaded men, not men that color their hair red, but did you just seriously change it from ocean?
No.
Yes, you did. You just changed it to love.
No, I changed ours.
Oh, okay.
Just you.
Okay. My biggest triggers are the smell of rain, woods, the dark. I'm terrified of the dark. Thunderstorms, wooden red buildings. Brick buildings I can handle because it's not the right color red, but red buildings, red cars, and red-headed men, and weeping willow trees. And a lot of certain songs from 1984 down to the 1960s or whatever. So, yeah, therapists are different. And I personally think that if you can find the right therapist for you, you should try. I'm very glad that I got let go from our therapist and found the psychiatrist, not therapist, sorry. If you can find the right psychiatrist, you should. I'm glad that we were switched to her. I wish that she would see Selena. I think our previous therapist was good at listening, but not helping. Selena's been mourning the loss of her mother for the past 6 years. And she needs someone to reach out to help her cope with what she's going through. I know that's hard for some of you.
I'm getting better at it, actually.
Now that your meds are situated and stuff. But,
not come to like complete terms.
I know. I don't know what
really,
that was.
Cat.
What was I saying? Oh, well, she was good for Selena, but Selena needs to be able to. Some of you may not understand what I mean by the mourning the loss of her mother. Any of you that really know me, which the only one on here that really, really knows mine and Selena's dynamic is Shirley. Selena and I did everything together. Mountain climbing, biking, roller skating, swimming, anything that she did, I was able to do with her. we went to Disney and we spent literally 10 days at Disney and just we're able to spend the entire day, whatever park we went to, without any, I'm in too much pain, I need to lay down, I need to do this, I need to do that. And now I have a terminal illness that we're not sure when it's going to rear its ugly head to be making me worse. Shirley says, "Aw, she loves you." Shirley says she loves you. And I forgot what I was saying. Oh, I have the terminal illness, and chemotherapy is what destroyed me. Chemotherapy destroyed my body. And a lot of people don't realize that it's not necessarily the cancer that kills you. It's the treatment. It's not the cancer that's going to make you the throwing up and bald and everything else. It's the treatment. And I have been on chemotherapy for 6 years. I've had IV chemotherapy for 6 months, 7 months. 7 months. And now I'm on a chemo style pill. And unfortunately, my body is attacking itself. Selena knew that I was in a lot of pain. She really didn't understand exactly how I felt. Unfortunately, now she does. And it's very heartbreaking for me to see her in as much pain as I'm in. But she's able to walk. She's able to do things still. And the medicine does help her a little bit. I'm on 7 different medications, 5 of which are pain medications. And they make it just so I can function throughout the day. And that's pathetic. Because I hardly ever took a medication. Ever. And now I have to. Oh, she is. Shirley says, "You are well and respected, brilliant young lady." She goes, "Oh, shit." I wish Bodine was still on. I do really need to talk to him. I wish that every mother had the same bond Selena and I and you and Kara do. My mom said, "I hope that your child is just the same as you." Me too. I hope my daughter turns out just like me. Not health-wise, but personality and everything else, yeah. And she did. Because I wasn't like my mom was. I knew how I wanted to be with my daughter. I knew how I wanted her to be raised. And even before Daryl adopted her, he knew that I had specific ways I wanted my daughter to be raised. And he was right on board with it, so. Well, good. As long as you have somebody in your life that you can go to or whatnot. Where did Krista go? Did she leave? I'm sorry. It's not. I'm still hoping that if she sees the rheumatologist, if we can discuss with them if it could possibly be a side effect of the vaccine. Because like I said the other day, unfortunately there are people that are having similar symptoms, but it's the side effect of the Pfizer vaccine. Because it was pushed so fast that it wasn't properly looked at for the long-term effects. But I'd rather her be in pain than to get COVID and possibly not make it. I'd rather her deal with this. This we can cope with. Yeah, it's heartbreaking. It's devastating to us. Especially since this young woman has been through more than many people her age have been through. You know, I went through more than most people will ever go through abuse-wise, but health-wise, she's just gone through a lot, way too much. And I'm sorry you don't have a good bond with your family, honey. I wish everyone had a good bond with their family. You know, I didn't either. I didn't meet my dad until I was 14. And, well, I met him once when I was 5. Very brief. But I didn't meet him again until I was 14. And he's the only person really in my family that I have a really good bond with, other than my brother Timmy and my brother Adam and Will. I have a pretty good bond with. But like my step family and stuff, no, I don't. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Daryl is a wonderful, amazing daddy. We don't call him father. We don't say that he's her father. He's her daddy. Any man can be a father, but it takes a real man to be a daddy. Just like any woman can be a mother, it takes a real woman and a strong woman to be a mommy or a mom. I got a new phone, y'all. I got an iPhone 7. Yeah, I know it's not up to the latest and greatest iPhone. What is it, 12 now? 14, 15? I don't need that shit. I'd be lost, be like, what do you want me to do now? But I like my phone. And it's funny that the iPhone 6, no, we had an iPhone 6S. I had an iPhone 6S, and now I have an iPhone 7, and they both fit into my OtterBox. We're working on getting me a new OtterBox, though, because this one isn't fully, it's not water resistant anymore. But it is, this already fell. I already dropped my phone. Can you believe that? Of course, you know, because I'm stupid. Hold on. Whew. Oh, thank you. I always want to help people. That's my nature. Surprisingly, it's my nature. um, Once I start telling my story, like everything, you guys are going to be shocked. And you're going to think just like my therapist, how the hell did you become the woman you are today? I don't know. It's the first one I've ever had, so I'll find out. I like it so far. I like the pictures and stuff it took. I mean, with the 6, when I took pictures of moving targets, it became blurry, even if they were like right straight on. But those pictures that I took of Blaze walking, well, they look like they're standing, Blaze and Taz. They were actually walking. Excuse me, and I got to take a picture of them. The needles really aren't bad. That's not what you'd really it doesn't really hurt, especially if you get a good nurse to put it in. It doesn't really hurt to get put in, but your arm will be sore. No lie. But I'm going to be honest with you. If you're seeing a therapist or anybody for mental health issues, you definitely want to talk to them about the best way to handle the vaccine, because it can be intense. Not gonna lie, it can be very intense, emotional wise, mentally wise, especially when you're in a room full of people that have gotten it, and it's like, and they're constantly asking you, do you have this, do you have that, are you feeling okay, are you feeling anything? And sometimes people will feel the slightest thing, like, yeah, I'm a little bit dizzy, and they're like, okay, let's do this. It's like, no, you should wait to see if it goes away before you start jumping on them the second they say they're a little bit dizzy. If they're almost falling out of their chair going like this, then you do something. A lot of people are afraid of a lot of people are afraid of needles, and that's okay. Well, I might have to tell my husband I don't want to give this phone up. If that's the case, be like, nope, because we get new ones every year almost. Oh, okay. Selena has a, what one do you have?
Samsung Galaxy S10.
Selena has a Samsung Galaxy S10. I'm going to get off of here in 3 minutes, guys, because I'm going to go lay down. Do you need us tomorrow, Shirley? I can't remember. Ooh, that's not good. Hi, bro. All right. Yeah, I'm going to get off of here at midnight. Shit, I should take Will down. We should all go down to Alabama together. What kind of phone do you have, Zombie Hunter, aka Will, my brother? Doesn't Corey and Selena have the same phone? All right, so she doesn't need us tomorrow. Are you sure? I like taking pictures of the dogs every time I go over. Selena doesn't, but I do, because I like to send them to you and Corey, and so you guys know that they are being well taken care of, and give you cute little pictures to look at. All right, no problemo. It is midnight, so I am gonna get off of here, I think. Yeah, my mind just went freaking blank, peeps. I'm gonna get off of here. Thank you all for chatting with me. Please, please, please keep Emily in your thoughts and your prayers, and also keep Corey in your thoughts and your prayers. Not Friday either, but you do need me Saturday and Sunday. I know that. Excuse me. That was bad. I'm sorry. So, anyway, I'm going to let you all go. Thanks for watching. Peace, love, and happiness to all. Good night. Do